Luka and Kai, they may be the best duel that this league has.
And it's Kyrie with the alley-oop finish from Luka. How did he do it? Kyrie Irving, absurd!
He's the best man on the roster.
I want to see him win MVP.
When they are both clicking, these Mavericks are problems.
No problem, bro.
Probably two of the best one-on-one players on the same team.
Luka on the floor, finds Kyrie.
We all get along so well.
They really spent a lot of time together with nothing to do with basketball to become teammates and friends.
Man, chemistry starts off the floor.
Right. Yeah, that's the wrong guy to leave.
He and Kyrie are just so synergistic.
The chemistry is really good right now.
Playing with Kai is so easy. It helps me a lot.
Give it go! He's going to get an assist.
Initiating himself into that leadership role, I have the utmost love and support to give him.
He can go off anytime. We're just happy we have him on our team.
Fortunate enough to have one of the best to ever play the game, and Luka with me. I'm not gonna gas you up, bro. You are.
Luka Doncic is already one of the best players I have ever seen in the NBA, and he is not even in the prime of his career yet. Watching this play from last night's game 3 of the Western Conference first round, Luka at the top of the key. They're going to draw extra attention here. Blitz from the top of the key with Paul George. He is going to take that and drive right. Now, what he does here is something I don't really see too often and something that is unreal, right? So he drives into the lane. Boom. Right here, he picks up the ball with his right hand. Now, this is something you need to pay attention to because when someone puts the ball in their right hand like this, for example, it looks like they're going to swing this ball to the corner for a wide open 3, right? So what I want you to pay attention to is what James Harden does after he realizes that the ball is in that hand. Looks like he's going to whip it to the corner. Look at James Harden. Whoop, slides over to the left, and then in reality, Luka is just going over for a wide open layup. This is how you manipulate the defense into going in the opposite direction and allowing you to get a wide open layup, right? I mean, it looks like he's going to pass the ball. Boom, wide open layup. This is unreal from Luka Doncic. In this video, we're going to break down some film from last night's game, and we're going to break down why Luka Doncic and this Mavericks team made one little adjustment, and that is playing defense, and now they look like the scariest team in the NBA. Before we jump in the video, do me a big favor, comment down below who you think is the biggest threat to this Mavericks team in the Western Conference. Is it the Denver Nuggets? Is it the Timberwolves? Is it the Mavericks themselves? Let me know in the comments down below. But with that being said, let's jump right into the video. Now, in this game, or in this series, actually, screw it. Over the last couple of months here, the Dallas Mavericks defense has been getting so much better. On this play specifically, you get high pick and roll. Derek Lively is going to hedge over, make sure that Paul George has no room to do anything, right? Paul George takes this as a mismatch, and he's actually going to try to shoot over Derek Lively anyway. But yeah, it doesn't work. They held Paul George for 7 points in this game, absolutely demoralized him. But defense turns into offense. When you already have one of the best offenses in the NBA with Luka and Kyrie, but then you play good defense behind that, you're going to get so many of these opportunities, these fast break situations. You get 3-on-2 situation here. Luka, good pace, drives into the lane, and then throws up the lob with these 2 cutters on the backside. Easy dunk there for Derek Lively. Defense transitions into offense, and once they get this going, I mean, one of the most unstoppable teams in the NBA already. Now, what's interesting about this play is they try to set up a Varejao screen. Now, if you've watched any of the JJ Redick, LeBron James podcast, you know that a Varejao screen is basically where, you know, former player in Varejao with the Cavaliers with LeBron James, right? It's where you would set a screen to the left side, but last second flip, right? Now, the goal of that is to get this defender on the left side, and once he sets this screen, boom, you do it really quickly to get this defender out to play. But the Clippers actually do a really good job on it, right? So he flips aside, Mason Plumlee adjusts really quickly there, and again, this is in slow motion, so it looks a lot slower than it really is. But they play it really, really well. Now Mason Plumlee drops back into that zone. I thought Mason Plumlee did an amazing job defensively in this possession, but Luka is Luka, right? What is he going to do? He's going to thrive in adversity, thrive when a play doesn't work, by simply stepping back and pulling up a 3. How do you guard Luka when he's hitting shots like this? That's the answer. I don't think you can. I don't think you can guard this man whenever he's in his bag. Whenever he's making plays like this, you might as well just, you know, pray and hope that you're shooting 50% from 3, because if not, you're probably going to lose this game. Now, before we get any further into this video, I need you guys to do me a big favor. Hit that like button just so we can get this video out to more Mavericks fans around the world, but also subscribe to the channel if you're new. It's free. It doesn't cost anything to join the family, and we will be breaking down film for the Mavericks throughout the entirety of the playoffs, so make sure you guys are here for that. And also, if you guys want to watch these games live with me, I live stream them on Twitch. So make sure you guys join the family on Twitch, link in the description, or Matty Dubs with 3 S's. Go follow over there, watch these games throughout the entirety of the playoffs with me, and let's have some fun during the playoffs. On this play specifically, we have a great read here by Luka Doncic. So, boom, right away, we see Luka on the weak side. They put a guy in the corner just to make sure that Luka can stay true. He's got to make a big decision on this play. So right away, we're going to get high pick and roll. James Harden, Mason Plumlee, try to get Plumlee driving to the basket or rolling to the basket while Harden's coming off the left side, right? Boom, gets over the screen. Now you have a cutter here in Mason Plumlee. They're double teaming Harden off the screen because he's having such a good game offensively. So now Luka has to make a big decision. Do you go over and cover the rolling Mason Plumlee for the easy lob, or do you continue to cover the corner here, right? A very tough play to read. James Harden decides, okay, Luka kind of getting into the paint here. Let me actually kick this over to the corner. Luka fakes it, snags it, gets it, transition. I mean, this is beautiful defense. Again, they made one little adjustment in the playoffs, right? Play some defense. Boom, exactly what they did here with Luka, and he continues to impress every single game. And now we have a little bit of a fast break opportunity, 4-on-2. Luka gonna bring it up here for the Mavericks. And you know what? You get easy buckets that way, so always want to play good defense. Unbelievable by Luka Doncic on that one. Guys, real quickly, before we finish off this video, I need you guys to do me a big favor. Underdog Fantasy is doing the most legendary thing in the world. Not only, if you use my code in the description, they will give you a free $100 depending on how much you first deposit, but also, they're going to give you a free square as well. Now, what that means is, for example, let's just say Jimmy Butler, right? They're going to have Jimmy Butler over half a point, right? And every single couple of days, they're going to give you freebies that you can just easily win money on. Go claim your free $100 by depositing $100 or whatever you want. They'll match your first deposit, but also go get a free square. Go win money. They have so much you can bet on, and it's not just basketball. If you like MLB, MLB's here as well. They have tennis, they have NHL, they have soccer, they have women's soccer, FIFA, esports, racing, golf. They have everything you could think of, and they have live drafts as well. So if you want to get in an MLB draft and play that, you can. If you want to get in an NBA draft and play with some people, some of your friends, you can do that as well. If you use my code in the description, not only will they match your first deposit, but they're going to give you free money as well in terms of these little bets, right? These little bets that you can put in. Tyrese Halliburton over half a point, the easiest money you'll ever make in your life. Go check it out, and let's get right back into the video. All right, here's another insane play by Luka. We got Luka trying to come off a screen here by Daniel Gafford to kind of like a DHO. Just give it to him, right handoff. He's going to drive to the right. Now we got two guys, one trailing in Terrence Mann. You got Zubac trying to stay in front of Luka Doncic here. And then you have these two weak side players who are just sitting in the corner, right? So as Luka Doncic does here, does what he does amazingly, right? No look pass, looks over to the left, draws Kawhi Leonard in on the cutting Daniel Gafford, but then kicks it over to Derrick Jones, who is now wide open, drives, steps back, gets an open three here because of his playmaking ability to create his own shot at times. He doesn't do that all the time, but when he does, works out pretty well here. Beautiful. But again, the passing, the court mapping, right? The court mapping is one thing you love about Luka Doncic and a guy like Nikola Jokic as well, right? The ability to know where your guys are, where they're going to be, and when to pass it, where the rotation is going to happen from the defense as well. He notices when he looks left, he's going to be able to drive, Kawhi to the left side of the floor. No look pass. I mean, it is unreal that Luka can do these things without any hesitation. It's beautiful. It is beautiful basketball. And this is why I love the game. And Luka. All right, here's another beautiful play here by Luka. We're going to get a high pick and roll between him and Derek Lively. As this defender, the screening defender, Zubac, you have to make a big decision. Do you cover Luka driving to the basket, or do you cover the rolling screener on the lob? So once Luka reads what Zubac's going to do. This play is relatively unstoppable, especially when you have someone in the dunker spot. You have two guys in the corner. I mean, it's so hard to really defend this play. So Luka waits until the very last second, waits for Zubac to completely commit to him, not Derek Lively. Now you have to and again, you have to make these decisions, these thought processes in a matter of seconds. You have to look at Terrence Mann, you have to look at James Harden. Are these guys in position to stop my lob? Yes or no? If they are, maybe can kick out to the corner for Kyrie. Boom, understands these guys really didn't move at all. Throws up the lob. Derek Lively's there for an easy dunk with some contact. And one, should have been and one, right? Was it and one? I think it was. I mean, that is unbelievable, man. The Dallas Mavericks end up winning this game, pretty nicely. I think they won by over 10 points. Look pretty good here. Luka again, isolation versus Russell Westbrook, drives left, waits for James Harden to, be non-committal, throws over to the corner. Paul George on the help rotation on Derek Lively. Max and Kleba open three. I mean, it is demoralizing playing a team like with Luka because he is just so smart, knows where his guys are at all points in time of the game. They held Paul George to under 10 points in this game as well. I mean, dude, they were unstoppable. Another fast break opportunity from a good defensive possession. Throws up the lob. PJ Washington, easy there for the dunk. I mean, hey, shout out to the Dallas Mavericks, man. This is probably going to be one of the dark horses to win it all this season, in my opinion, if they continue to play good defense. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Hit the like button, subscribe if you're new, join the family, and I'll see you guys in the next Mavericks update. Peace.